All right, here's an example problem like a few of them in the homework. So this couple of items here is that point B is a point of tangency. Let's see. R is considered the radius, and you should be able to tell that that's the case because it goes from the center to the edge of the circle. So these are the same length because they are both just a radius. So in order to find R, if point B is truly a point of tangency, I know this is a 90-degree angle because the definition of having a tangent is making a right angle with the radius. So I can use Pythagorean theorem here to solve for R. So I've got my hypotenuse is this whole thing right here. There's your C because it's opposite your right angle, and then we could maybe call this A and B. Okay, so I am going to do A squared, 80 squared plus R squared equals, I need the whole length. So I need to add 50 and R together, and Pythagorean theorem says I have to square it. Okay, so 80 squared is 6,400. So what I want you, I'm going to switch around 50 and R, but what I want you to see is there are two of them. You don't have to switch 50 and R around, but I want you to see that when I have two of them, I can expand it out. Now I can distribute. So I got to multiply this side out. So that would be R squared plus 50R plus 50R plus, oops, that should be a plus sign, plus 2,500. So 6,400 plus R squared is equal to R squared plus 100R plus 2,500. Okay? All right, now if I look at taking away R squared from both sides, do you see how they just both cancel out because they add to 0? So that means I don't have to do any factoring here. So now I can just solve it. 6,400 equals 100R plus 2,500. So now let's take away 2,500 from both sides. So that leaves me with 3,900 equals 100R. And when I divide both sides by 100, I get 39. Okay, so the really potentially tricky part is at the beginning. You have to add, this is your entire C, and then when you add, don't forget to square it, and the process for squaring it is to expand it out, and then you're going to multiply. Okay,